In north central Ohio, near Marion, Ohio, beautiful rolling countryside, nearly 50 acres of beautiful farm, including not only dogs but all kinds of animals, as we'll see as we take you on the tour through the kennels. You'll notice as we drive in the driveway to Craty's Kennels that it has the atmosphere of a nice horse farm. John and Barb Craty have been showing horses for over 30 years. They've shown numerous world and national champions, as well as state champions, extremely proficient horse people, and over the past years they have gotten into the kennel business, and that same proficiency is showing in the kennel business as they did in the horse industry. Pan off here, as we look over the pastures out here, you'll also notice that Cratys have a deep love for all kinds of animals. And as we go around the farm, we see pygmy goats, we see miniature Brahma cattle, miniature horses, draft horses, and all kinds of animals right here on the farm. The opportunity to get into the kennel business has seemed to grow for the Cratys over the years. They attend the horse shows and talk about their dogs. And the people in the horse industry knew their proficiency in horses, followed them right out to the farm and started looking their dogs over, and their dog business grew and grew and grew. Today, we don't see the Cratys at the horse shows like we used to. They're down to about 3 or 4 horses in training now, but the kennel operation is taking up much more of their time. As we get up closer to the barn and to the yard, you'll see that Cratys have gone one step further. For the safety of their dogs and everybody concerned, they've installed an automatic gate right here at the entrance to the farm. This gate is radio controlled or can be manually operated. But they feel that their dogs are so valuable, and any time that they're not here, or even when they are here, their dogs can have the freedom of the yard, or if they happen to get out of one of their pens, they're not going to get out on the highway. Now you just see in a minute how this gate's going to go up in the air, and we'll drive right on through. There you are, open Gethsemane. And that's a big welcome sign to Craty's Kennels. When the gate goes up, you're sure welcome. Here's an opportunity to see some of those donkeys and pygmy goats and some of the other livestock that you'll see on the Craty's Kennel farm. Now we're going to aim right out towards the look at the Craty house. You notice a nice ranch house, and the Rottweiler's out in front with the big shade trees, and a family room that's welcome to any of the guests that want to stop by and talk to John or Barb about their kennel operation. As we come out of the house, we come to over 350 foot of runs. These dogs have, their dog runs are 20 by 20, with the smallest being 8 by 24. And as you can see, they've got very nice chain link fence. Each of them has their own protection from the elements, and yet they can be outside and really enjoying Mother Nature at her very, very best. Beautiful shade trees, giving the nicest, coolest breeze on days like today. And then we swing over here alongside the barn with smaller runs and quite adequate facilities for the smaller dogs that'll be here at the kennel. And you'll notice in most cases, whenever it's at all possible, they like to have a couple dogs together so that they're a little more comfortable and they're right at home. Just like any family member or kid, they feel a lot better if they got company and they can play together. How John is converting these horse stalls into chain link pens for the dogs, and that they've got nice natural light, open fronts, good ventilation, and again, a very warm atmosphere for dogs to come to a kennel. Walking down through the barn, we do have capacity for 100 dogs in the wintertime, inside, or year-round as far as that's concerned. Each dog with his own privacy, and again, the insulated, heat-controlled facility that's going to be just the kind of a place you'd like to have your dog, or a place you'd like to come and buy a dog. Breeding is one of the Craty's outstanding attributes, and they're always constantly breeding for quality and class. This is the Craty's whelping room, and as you'll see, they have all the facilities for taking smear tests. They have microscopes for stool tests. Also, they have a very nice built-in tub for shampoos. They can do nails. They do almost all the things that a lot of veterinaries will do, and it's all taken care of right here in their whelping room. And as we move around the whelping room, we give you an opportunity to look at the cages. And here you have glazed tile for easy sanitation purposes. And the greatest thing about it, the floor has hot water heat going through the floor, so when these puppies are born, there's no chill or anything like that. Again, controlled temperature. Again, the dogs have every opportunity. When they're born here, they're going to land on, they're going to come out on the ground, on the floor, in a warm, controlled atmosphere with every opportunity. And you'll see the drains so they can wash down, they can clean the place, sanitize it, and it's done on a daily basis.
Hello, I'm Barbara Craty, and I would like to thank you for your interest in our lovely Neapolitan Mastiffs. You have seen some of our kennel facilities, and now we're going to move on to the Neapolitans and how we got started. About 4 years ago, while we were in Dortmund, Germany, to the Bundesliga show, looking at Rottweilers and giant Schnauzers, we saw the Neapolitans, and they were showstoppers. My husband decided he was going to get a puppy, and we got Boris. He was our first, at 14 weeks old. While we had Boris, we decided we found a little girl, and we called her Beulah. They were born within 2 days of each other, so they came to the United States, and they lived on our farm, and we have enjoyed them very much. And if you get a puppy, I hope you can enjoy it the same as we have enjoyed Boris and Beulah. This is a still of Boris. The first still you saw at the beginning was Beulah. Here is Boris out playing in our front field. Both the dogs run loose on our farm and get along fine with all the other animals which we have. We have goats and sheep and everything running. Notice as they gait, they are pacing. This is the normal gait. Here is Beulah again. There goes Boris. And when he comes back, notice his big bone and his beautiful head. Here he comes. Beulah also has the big bone, the big head, and lots of massive wrinkles. When we were in Germany, this is the type we saw, was the short, heavy, big boned, and beautiful wrinkles and beautiful heads. And this is what we fell in love with. And this is what we bought, and this is what we are trying to raise, as we will show you in the puppies from Boris and Beulah. And there is Boris. He's so friendly, he reminds me of an old English bulldog. And he'll come to the house, and he comes on the Davenport, and he cuddles just like an old English bulldog. And this is my beautiful Beulah. See her gorgeous head. We play lots of loose skin and a pretty, pretty head. We all have a good time. We have 50 acres, so they can all run and they get plenty of exercise. And there's Boris. A breed survey, and you will see him later on in the film. Our puppies they are very big boned. They have lots of loose skin, lots of wrinkles, and this is what we're trying to raise. The little dog that has the chain around his neck, that is a male puppy. He's very, very sweet, and he's a real little lover, just like his grandparents. We enjoy our puppies very much here at the farm. They're out every day, and we play with them every day. Now notice their heavy bones, and notice their large heads. Also, these puppies have not been cropped yet, so this is going to give you a chance to see what a Neal would look like that is uncropped. I think they're very attractive, and you are allowed to show them either cropped or uncropped, whichever you prefer. And here the puppies are playing. Here comes another little boy up front. They're all very inquisitive. They all look around and they're busy, just like all puppies, and they're into everything. They play. We have other little livestock, as I told you. Here comes this little boy that's so inquisitive all the time. And look at his loose skin under his little throat. His pretty head. And they're trying to pace, but they gallop right now, just as puppies always do. But they will have the true gait of their mother and their father. And isn't he a handsome little boy? He's really eating this here filming up. He thinks this is kind of nice. Here's a little boy. He's just saw the camera. He's going to bark at us. These puppies are probably not the puppies that you are going to be buying, as it takes us a long time to put a film together. And we also try to do it in the summertime when it's nice and warm rather than in the snow when there's rain. We will show these puppies just to show you what we are raising and how they grow and what to look for in your new puppy. Now, here is another pen of dogs. The big dog that I'm trying to bait is Moose. There he is. He's the tallest one. He'll be up here again in a minute. He's eating. He always looks over the fence at me. There he is. He's the new male that just come in from Germany. He has a breed survey, which means from the breed warden in Germany, he is breedable and will pass on his good traits. Here he is in the front. He is also x-rayed clear of hip dysplasia. Boris is also x-rayed clear of hip dysplasia. We are very happy that we have this, and we are very, very cautious on the hip problems in the large breeds. The other girls in this pen will be bred to Moose periodically. Also, the 4-month-old puppies that you saw previously, their mother is right here on my right. And so now you know what they will produce out of Moose and the Boris and Beulah females. This is what we saw, and this is what we like. And notice their pen. There are some days that we just don't have time to turn all the big ones loose. So they have a pen that is 250 foot by 125 foot. They have their automatic water, they have feeders, and they have their big house to go in. But normally we do turn everybody loose. And here you can see them running and playing. just want to just have somebody to love them and play. But notice how big boned they are, and notice their heavy wrinkles. So we are breeding true to what we want and what the public will want. So when you buy a puppy from us, and after seeing this film, they will grow up to be close to what you are looking at. And you saw the little puppies at 4 months, and now you're seeing puppies at 2 years. And they're really still puppies. They're still full of the devil, and they still like to play. There's Big Moose jumping up. He has a lot of fun also. I hope you have enjoyed this tape of our Neapolitan Mastiffs as much as we have enjoyed putting it together for you. Since we have started this tape, in the background you'll notice a house trailer. We have just put that in for a full-time caretaker here at the kennel to make sure everybody has proper attention all the time, round the clock. Visitors are always welcome. We have the coffee pot on all the time. But please, call ahead of time, 2 to 3 days for an appointment, because we are out and we do go to the dog shows. And I would hate to have somebody drive 4 or 5 hours and come and us not be